More fun here. We're less than 24 hours away from Game 1 of the World Series right here on Fox 11. Gerard Moncure out at the stadium today joins us now with a preview.
Alex, thanks. The stage is set. Dodgers are ready to take on the Yankees in Game 1 of the Fall Classic, with Game 1 tomorrow at Chavez Ravine. This afternoon, Dodgers worked out ahead of the series opener. This marks the 12th time the boys in blue will take on the rival Yankees in the World Series. It's the most common matchup in MLB history playing for the Fall Classic. And though they haven't faced off since the Dodgers beat New York back in 1981, 43 years ago, the star power on both rosters stands out more now than ever. And tomorrow, it'll be up to starter Jack Flaherty to keep the Bronx Bombers in check.
You control what you can control. You go out and you prepare. You get ready on the days in between. And you're ready to go. Just different opponent out there, and you just treat it like you would any other series or any other game. So everything else stays the same. Everything in between stays the same. It's just everything on the outside kind of changes. The talent overall, and you kind of look at it, not even just nationwide, worldwide, when you add in all the players and just how deep that this series is with talent and the guys and the names that are out there. It's as star-studded as it gets.
All right, we're going to have much more on the Dodgers coming up a little bit later on. Jack Flaherty, tale of two pitching starts, his last couple of starts. He was great in Game 1 in the NLCS against the Mets, faltered again in Game 5, only lasted 3 innings, gave up 8 earned runs. I think the good Jack Flaherty is going to show up tomorrow. I really do. I think he'll go 6 strong. Bullpen will come in and handle business. Dodgers 6-2.
Let's hope so.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, we want to let you know that Fox 11 is the exclusive home of the World Series.
You can watch it right here. Game 1 is Friday. First pitch for every game is 5:08 p.m. We're broadcasting from the stadium starting at 3 p.m.
And we want to hear from you. Send us your best Dodger photos of what your story of what being a Dodger fan means to you. Email your pictures and stories to Dodgers@Fox.com. Share them on Instagram and X by using the hashtag Dodgers. And we'll be showing some of those photos throughout the newscast tonight.
How about the weather for the Dodger game? Plus, Adam Kruger with forecast.
Hey, you guys know where I'm going to start, right? So let's look at Game 1. We'll break it down by inning, 1st, 3rd, 5th, 7th, and 9th. So it's going to be a beautiful day. We don't expect any rain, obviously, and we're going to find temperatures during the day topping out maybe around 80, 81 degrees for Los Angeles, which means by the time the game starts, we'll be comfortably around 74 degrees. Short sleeves good to start, but maybe bring a Dodgers hoodie or some long sleeves or something with you, a Dodgers jacket, because it will fall into the mid-60s towards the end of the game when we're hopefully celebrating a Dodgers win on that first crucial game of the World Series. And by the way, Game 2 on Saturday, weather looks pretty much identical temperature-wise. Right now, we've got a lot of 60s and a couple of 50s. Notice Santa Monica at 59 right now. And there's a little bit of fog right near the coast at the moment. That may kind of linger kind of off and on over the course of the night and into tomorrow morning. Most areas will drop into the 50s tomorrow morning. Then there's going to be some cooler spots. For example, up in the deserts, we'll see some 40s. And the mountains, it'll be a little cool as well. So our forecast for tomorrow, the coast, again, 70s. We've got temperatures still topping 80 for L.A. and Inland Orange County, but not as warm as it's been each day this week. And then for the valleys and the IE, instead of 90s like we've seen at times this week, down a little bit to the 80s, still on the warm side though. Mountains in the 70s, high deserts in the 80s, low deserts will be very warm in the 90s. Here's what we're talking about in more detail coming up though. We've got a major pattern change a few days away. It's going to start happening more so as we get into Sunday, Monday. So a couple more warm days. We start cooling a little bit Sunday, much cooler and breezy winds kicking in after our weekend on Monday. We'll get more to those details a little later on. Christine, Alex, over to you.
You got it. The race for president entering its final days. The major star power on display tonight.
Plus, North Korean troops deployed in Russia. We'll have the latest on this alarming development.
Tomorrow shaping up as a perfect storm for a nightmarish commute. It's not just the World Series, the Lakers playing, USC with football game, the East LA Classic, and concerts. Tell you about your options straight ahead.
And we just asked for some of your pictures. Well, here are some of them. Again, it's GoDodgers@Fox.com. We love seeing all of your pictures out at the stadium. It doesn't get much cuter than this little Dodger fan. Thanks for sending them. We'll continue to show you more throughout the newscast.